Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at right now. I know it's evening where I'm at right now. But thank you for being here. Father God, thank you for allowing me to share your word with people who need it the most because they want their lives to be better. They want their lives to be in line with your word. And Father God, that's what we're here to do. So thank you for allowing us to do that. This is part two. Is it two? No, part three. I'm sorry, part three of God's instructions. God has a way of telling you what He wants you to do. And you know something? Ask Him, God, what do you want me to do? Just what do you want me to do today? What do you want me to do this evening? What do you want me to do? And I usually do that. I also will come to God and say, God, thank you for everything during the day. And if I said anything or did anything that offended you or offended anybody else, please forgive me for that. And God's really well equipped to forgive you. He's well equipped to forgive you because He knows you have free will. And you're saying, I know I have free will, but I'm going to come to you and ask you for forgiveness. I'm going to ask you to guide my free will, to take control of my life, because I can't save myself. It's the old saying, we can't save ourselves. We are an instrument of another salvation, and the hope that we give to someone else removes us from the darkness into the light. When you give up and relinquish that self-will to God, you remove yourself from the darkness into the light. I'm telling you, it does work. Let's continue with Genesis right now. And it says, Genesis 19, 1 through 38, the two angels came to Sodom in the evening, and Lot was sitting in the gate of Sodom. When Lot saw them, he rose to meet them and bowed himself with his face to the earth and said, My Lord, please turn aside your servant's house and spend the night and wash your feet. Then you may rise up early and go on your way. They said, No, we will spend the night in the town square. But he pressed them strongly, so they turned aside to him and entered his house. And he made them a feast and baked unleavened bread, and they ate. But before they lay down, the men of the city, the men of Sodom, both young and old, all the people to the last man surrounded the house, and they called to Lot, Where are the men who came to you tonight? Bring them out to us, that we may know them. That we may know them. They were ready to do some things that were not what God had planned. God had instructions and told Lot exactly what to do, and he did what he was supposed to do. We're going to get more into it. This is Andre with Living Waters Ministry. Thank you for the time. We're going now to part